Yo, holla at your boy. Yo, finally, hands-free, man. It's about time. Jeez, man, that thing was driving me crazy, yo. Anyway, I'm gonna figure this out. This is my new phone. Man, I'm running my gas. I hate running my gas right now. But this is a video that goes out to my guys, man. This goes out to my guys. This goes out to my guys, man. Goes out to women, guys, whoever, you know what I'm saying? That's who it goes out to, you know, because I think about this stuff, and then I think about how can I kind of talk about it and, you know, get some insights on some things, and maybe people got some insights. You know, I'm going to give you my insights. So, I'm in this business, right? And, you know, women, people check people out, man, you know, and it's like, you know, if I see a guy, I check him out. Like, I'm not talking like attractive wise. I check him out like, who is he? You know, is he a cool guy? Like that. Women, on the other hand, I'm attracted to women, so I check them out. That being said, you know, I was taking lunch. The group was the business because we were at like a seminar. We were taking lunch, and so I was passing by. You know, and I saw this woman. You know, she smiled. She was looking at me. I looked at her, smiled, introduced myself. You know, and a couple of things I found out. Now, you know, when I was younger, I looked at women like, you know, basically, you know, just like attraction. That's all I cared about, physical attraction. Now these days, like physical attraction plus emotional connection plus spiritual connection. Like, it's all three levels for me. And I don't really understand. I really don't. And like, that's for me, I think the most frustrating thing about this whole entire thing is I really just don't get it sometimes. And I feel rejected and frustrated. So she was this woman that I noticed right when I went inside from the meetings, you know, and everything, because there were not too many attractive women that I found, you know, and I found some attractive, some not, but there's a particular one, you know, and that's how it is. Like, that's how we are as human beings. Like, there's this particular human being that just shines out all the others, you know. We're just drawn to them for some kind of reason. I really do think at my time in my life, when I'm drawn to that individual, it's more of a spiritual, emotional reason. Yes, okay, attractive, but I have conversations with lots of attractive people, attractive women, but that doesn't mean, let me rephrase that. I have conversations with physically attractive women, but it doesn't mean I'm emotionally and spiritually attracted to them, because if I'm not, it doesn't turn me on emotionally and spiritually. For example, there was this woman that was physically attractive, and a different woman, and she was older, you know, but I just didn't feel spiritually, emotionally connected. So, hence saying that, I was walking by, and there was this woman, and really nice woman, you know, and sat down, you know, como esta, know some Spanish, made her laugh. We talked about music, talked about God, talked about, you know, all those kind of things, and I felt really good about it because, you know, she was hearing me, and then I was showing her about, you know, when you rub your hands together, that, you know, you feel vibration and energy, and that, you know, I was watching this communication video on YouTube, and, you know, we have a brain here, and you know, a brain in your heart, and a brain right in your thing, and these are the chakras that people talk about. So, you know, we're discussing these things. She's laughing, and I feel attracted to her, and I'm thinking to myself, I'm like, all right, you know, she's smiling, I'm smiling. You know, and we're having this emotional, spiritual connection. We prayed together, you know, and so And then we went out to bowling that night, and, you know, I texted her, I invited her to bowling, you know, her phone shut off, and her phone got, you know, because the bill, and she thought the bill was going to get paid, because I saw her the next day, which was a Sunday, which was today, explaining that to me. And then, you know, since, you know, and it was up in Jersey, and since I live in New York, I was telling her, you know, I'm attracted to you, I like to get to know you more. And on Saturday, you know, and she was about to say she had a boyfriend, and I remember on Saturday, during the business meeting, you know, they were like, okay, who's the single guys, you know, and who's the single women? And I saw her hand go up, right? And, you know, I was looking, because when I'm attracted to a woman, you know, I want to know, you know, these things. When I'm also attracted to a woman, you know, I you know, and there's a guy and a woman, oh, so this is your, you know, girlfriend, you guys girlfriend, boyfriend, that's cool, man, you know, just assume it. And they're like, no, we're just friends, you know. So I'm very good on, how do you say, like, just kind of observing. Like, I'm also observant, you know, I'm very observant. And so a couple of things that went through my mind about her saying no, or she's not interested, and I'm thinking about myself, I'm like, why wasn't she interested? What did I do during our interactions? And I was really trying to think to myself, you know, what was happening in our interactions? Was I too talkative the first time I met her and didn't let her talk? Was I, you know, so these questions, I don't know. You know, what happened? Or she was never attracted to me in the first place, which kind of find that hard to believe. I am a good looking guy, but I also have to say this. Just because I'm a good looking guy, that doesn't mean every woman's going to be attracted to me. Attracted to me. Now, physically they could be attracted to me, but maybe, perhaps spiritually, emotionally, she wasn't attracted. Now, I don't know. You know, in my mind, I was attracted to her, like spiritually, emotionally, right? Now, about the emotional meaning like spiritually, like things we had in common. Now, to deeper the emotional connection, of course, I don't know that much about her. She doesn't know that much about me. And I was tending thinking to myself too. I was like, all right, was I too talkative, right? That was the other one I was thinking. I know I said that before. The other one I was thinking about was, maybe it's not me, maybe it's her. You know, what's the other thing? Geez, I can't think about it right now. So what did I say? That maybe it's the physical, maybe she's not physically and I think that's the bottom line. The bottom line is I don't know. I don't know why she's not interested. And I hear a lot of, like, these gurus have success with women and this and that, and I hear them like, oh, don't talk about yourself too much, which honestly I have to say is I did, but here's the thing. It's exciting when somebody actually gives you their listening and having eye contact with you and laughing, and I'm thinking in the moment, you know, it's all good. But I don't know if women think in a way after the conversation where I thought it went good, but maybe, you know, maybe she thought, oh, you know, he talks too much about himself. Maybe she did, I don't know. But then the other way around is she didn't really say a whole lot. Now, maybe I didn't give her enough chance. I don't know. I personally don't know. She could have always said, you know, I want to share this and share that. I would have, you know, just like shut up, and she, you know, could have kept, you know, going, you know, which was fine with me. So, oh, and the third thing is, this is what I'm going to say. The third thing I was hearing about these dating gurus, one of the things I hear is have the woman to find out about you. Don't tell her everything up front. And I didn't tell her everything up front. You know, there's a lot more to me, you know, but I'm looking in introspective and I'm thinking, yeah, I did give her my YouTube name, Facebook I gave her, you know, we exchanged phone numbers. So maybe I'm thinking, all right, on Facebook, you could get to know more about me because I talk about certain things and about my beliefs. So, okay. All right, so maybe, yeah, I guess, all right, whatever. But I think, you know, and this is the kind of thing, and I don't know, I could be totally off on this, but the way women grow up, like, they want to find their Prince Charming, and when they find their Prince Charming, they want this certain picture and certain expectations and certain ways that a guy has to certainly be with this is what I think. I think if I was being a different kind of way with her, and what I mean by being, meaning not like being, like, how do I explain it? Like, being quiet and just listening, being in her listening, being in her world. You know, and I communicated with her, you know, I would like to get to know you more, you know, and this and that. And so that's what I said. But maybe she's a person that wants to feel it out more. See, this I don't know. I personally don't know this. This I'm just guessing. I'm guessing. So a few things I'm guessing is maybe I spoke too much. Maybe because my expectation, and I had an expectation too. My expectation was, oh boy, we really connected, and you know, I hope she wants to get to know me too. You know, that kind of thing. Instead of just saying I'm not interested, you know. And when she's saying I'm not interested, what is she saying I'm not interested to? The fact that, because I think if somebody doesn't know somebody, what are they saying? I'm not like it's me having a car, and I decided to purchase the car without looking under the car hood, without getting it checked out. You know, how can I say I'm not interested? If I'm interested, I want to look into things. You know, I just don't want to say I'm not interested. But I have to say, there's cars that are like, you know, I'm not interested in Mitsubishis. You know, doesn't matter. So, but see, the whole thing is, I know why. Because I have a preconceived notion that maybe Mitsubishi is not that good of a car, that perhaps maybe Honda is a better car. Now, check it out. There's millions of people that have a Mitsubishi. Millions. There's people that the cars lasted long time. Okay, so, therefore, my judgment is wrong. It's flat out wrong. And I think that's what I'm trying to communicate here, is because when somebody says they're not interested, it's a judgment. It's like, okay, I'm not interested, close the book, that's it. Did you really get to know me? Like, we had 2 interactions, you know? And the thing that I definitely want to say here, which is definitely key and right on, because I've been in communication classes and like seminars. Actually, this communication video I saw on YouTube, which is so true. When you text, right, because this guy's like a master communicator. When you text somebody and you say, I went to the store and I had fun, you lose the whole tonality of it. You lose the whole thing of it. Like, you could put smiley faces on, but it's not the same. Like, it's different. Like, yeah, I went to the store and I really got something. It was really cool and I had a lot of fun. Like, that is so much, like, more powerful and communicative and more passionate and more emotional and more everything. And there's a society that because, you know, I know people that are around, I know of people that are like 20, 22 or that age, and that whole culture, text, Facebook, but we lose, like, and it's sick, because we think we are being more social. Meanwhile, we don't have any real quality relationships. You know, and it's like, I'll text you. It's okay, but are those quality, you know, it's not about the number of relationships somebody has. It's not about how many friends people have. It's not how many people know people on Facebook. It's not how many people know people. It's the quality of relationships with people. It's the quality. It's not the quantity. It's the quality. And going back to that, the quality on any kind of relationship, business, attraction, friends, boyfriend, girlfriend, dating, whatever it is, it's so much more personal, passionate, connectedness, emotional, spiritual, when you actually hear the tonality with the voice, with phone calling. Why do you think, okay, here's a perfect example. Why do you think that, why do you think they made Skype? They understood the concept of, well, you can see the person and hear the person, like really more how they move, how they talk, how they walk. It's how they read people, okay? Now you're watching a video, okay? Now you don't know, you know, when I go to my house, you know, you don't know, like, it's different kind of angles of me. You understand? So I think, in all honesty, is we only get a glimpse of an angle of somebody when we're texting or this or that. And on top of that, they're having this business event streamed live on the web, and the people that aren't there, they're going to get a visual audio kind of experience, but they're not going to get a live experience. There's nothing more special and authentic than a live experience. And the whole thing is, I felt alive when I was talking with this girl. I felt appreciated. I felt respected. I felt honored. I felt good. I love feeling good. Who does not love feeling good? Everybody loves feeling good. So, in my mind, it was all good. And it's like, all right, you know, I hope she feels good. I don't know if she felt good, and I'm thinking, the way she said I'm not interested, I'm thinking to myself, she must have not really felt good. You know, and I apologize. I don't know, whatever I, you know, could do. You know, and then some people say, I don't know what you can do. And that's communication. It's like, what's missing for you? And that's what I loved about taking, some self-development courses in my life. You know, it was such a beautiful thing because it taught me how to be present and ask somebody what's missing or what's missing for me, and like really communicate and show up in a different way for that individual. And that's the training I got. That's the training, that's the communication, that's the growth, that's the growth system that I have breeded in my mind to grow authentically with myself and others. And this is what I think a lot of people are missing, because we are in relationships that are not satisfying. We are in relationships that don't work. We're in relationships that are dysfunctional. We're in relationships that don't help each other. We're in relationships that tear people down. We're in a relationship crisis lots of times. And the only way we will get healthy, self-developed relationships is to work on oneself and also work on with people as a whole. And it's all about work and working on things and dynamics and relationships. And it's a learning process. It's an introspective thing and it's an external thing. And with that all being said, I want to just conclude that I still don't know why she says she's not interested, and I'd love to get a chance to talk to her and have a conversation about, well, I really wonder why. I'm personally not sure. Can you help me? What was missing for you? And to have that conversation and to really, you know, because I think it's an important conversation to have. So, and you know, one of the things is one of the things I believe that it's important to have that kind of conversation is so one individual and the other individual can learn, and then from learning can carry that out to others and in the world. Because I love, somebody said this, a relationship is a mirrored image of us. It's a mirrored image of us. And what I mean by that is what I see in somebody, I see in me. You know, and we really, it's an amazing thing. And one of the other reasons why I was really attracted to spiritually and emotionally and you know, physically to this woman was she played instruments. You know, and for me, I play instruments, and she's a musician, and for me, I'm a very creative person. I love that stuff, you know, so there was a bonding there, and in my mind there was a bonding there, and I'm sure she felt the same way, because I picked it up, you know, unless my radar was, you know, beep beep off the radar, but you know, my antennas were like not picking up. But you know, the amazing thing is we have a heart like energy around us, and we really, you know, literally, you know how you walk into a room and you know, somebody just had a fight and nobody say anything, and they feel like you can cut the tension with a knife, because it's literally true, because it's so tense, you know, all the energy molecules in the body is like so tensed up. So with all that being said, I pray that, you know, people listen to this and really understand, and really can use it for themselves to understand maybe what's missing in their life, you know. And my friend, I love my friend, my best friend, he's such a good guy, you know, and I presented this opportunity to him, and I don't think he ever looked at it, but I still love him, man. I don't have any hard feelings with him. I just think life is full of opportunities, and I think lots of times we don't know how to search for them or seize them because of our own issues. Our own issues get in the way lots of times. And I think it's so important to understand our issues, but not only that, to really kind of understand other people's issues too. And it's all learning experience. It's all a lot of fun. And I love everybody from Facebook and from YouTube, and you guys take care. You guys have a great day. Have a happy Monday, a happy week, a happy weekend, if I don't make another video. But for everybody out there, you know, Life is Good 287, that's my YouTube name. You know, you check out my videos, really some good stuff, educational for a lot of people. And I think definitely the people who want to learn and listen and grow, you know, because I'm growing, and if I'm growing, people that want to grow will be attracted to these videos. That's all I know. People that don't want to grow and whatever, you know, they'll do their thing. So, all right. God bless everybody. Bye-bye.